resilience. It shows with their success on the floor. Thanks for that score. I'm checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And for the Nuggets, the guards are out there for them. Murray and Barton. Porter is out there with Bol. And it's Jokic in at the center. We have an old school lineup tonight, don't we? Both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Yes, we do, Kevin. I love these kinds of matchups because we get to see it less and less these days. So whenever we have one like this, I relish it. Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Pass to Mitchell. Let's go. He is hauled in by Jokic.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Murray against Bogdanovich. Wide open look here for Murray. Offensive rebound. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Murray dishes to Barton. And so it
because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Now here's Conley. Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Here's Murray. Porter inside. Guarded by O'Neal. Here's Murray. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he...
Oh, goodness! Where did that come from? And that was beautiful. What a punch. And it's Conley penetrating. Basket good.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Barton. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Barton doesn't back up now. He really takes on challenges. Even when you rough up Barton, he's going to fight through contact and make it hard for you.
Here's Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
That one is on Bol.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they save the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
1:43 left in the first quarter. Martin from outside. Bol, the second chance points on the tip-in.
A towering presence that is Bol. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Mitchell looking it over. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
3 points.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
1:07 left to play here in the first. Murray against Conley. Outside, Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The putback. Rebound, Utah. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Conley inside the line. O'Neal high post. Porter's there. Now, here is O'Neal, guarded by Porter. Out to Conley. Lets it go with a three. And Utah, another three.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Murray outside. Deflects the pass. Roll the pass to Jokic. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Utah out in front. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Here's Murray. To the left wing. Jokic kicks to Porter. Releases. Another miss by Jokic. Jazz leading by 5. O'Neal with it. Outguarded by Murray. Back to O'Neal. Beyond the arc. And the Jazz another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Murray outside. O'Neal against Porter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Had the space there, but it's offline.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
You know, there's a lot to be excited about with Porter. He's got a really special blend of size, athleticism, and advanced skill.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. You've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real.
And really only because of injury did Porter fall to the 14th pick back in that 2018 draft.
Yeah, and if you remember, Greg, before the college season began that year, he was in the mix to be taken #1 overall. But you know what? The injury happened, and he's in a really good spot now. He could eventually become a multi-time All-Star.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. Back to Mitchell. They get a hand on it. Porter with the steal. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way.
A high-level athlete with great run and jump ability. Porter finishes well in transition.
And there's the pass to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
6. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets.
Substitution.
Nuggets trail. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Rivers passes to Green. Green draws the double. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Clarkson. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And this is the advantage Clarkson has. I mean, he's a big combo guard and can convert through contact.
Passes it to Rivers. Kicks it to Green. Over Gay. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And the jam by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
From 15 feet away. And again, Denver no good. And so that's the end of the first half. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. And they kept it close, trailing. And
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Michael Conley, what a contribution.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look that he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
You've got Green, Rivers out there with Morris, and it's Dozier in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now, here is Morris, guarded closely. And last season, the NBA adopting baseball scheduling. Teams play in town and play 2 games against the host. Clark, you think that'll go away as the pandemic wanes?
Well, you know, some of the things that have been instituted in light of the pandemic may hang around. I'm not sure where this is going to go. The concern is, does it hurt ticket sales having the same matchup back-to-back? Obviously, the business side comes into play always. Regardless, though, I do think cutting down on travel will continue to be a focus going forward, as will be minimizing the number of back-to-backs in the league.
Jazz leading by 10. Ingles with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Gay passes to Oni. Back to Gay. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's Morris, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding in getting his arms up and denying shooters.
And here's Clarkson. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's been wonderful to watch Rivers develop into a veteran leader.
And he understands his role is evolving, the need to set an example for younger players. That said, he still plays with a huge chip on his shoulder.
And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Green. Clarkson passes to Oni. To the paint. Shot's good by Gay. Gay's got the lead up to 12 now for the Jazz.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably because Wilt was in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about,
2 minutes
and their play
remaining in the
calls.
third.
To me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening, and David, thank you very much. Morris passes to Green, and out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now, here's Clarkson. Knocks it loose. Oh, and here comes Rivers all alone.
Austin Rivers.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Clarkson against Rivers. The drive by Clarkson. Good on the shot. Whiteside's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Dozier passes to Green, and he uses the glass on the lane.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Oni. There's the drive. Banked in off the glass. Oni's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Rivers can't get it to go, and it's Utah's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Yeah, and Gay can certainly slam it home. Got to keep this guy away from the rim, or he's going to posterize you.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Morris kicks to Rivers. Here's Dozier. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Just 5 to shoot. Green, the pass to Dozier. Here's Najee, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Jazz ball.
And the Jazz with possession here. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Jazz. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The Nuggets trail by 16, so on the floor for Utah. They've got Jordan Clarkson. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside, and it's Joe Ingles, and it's Oni in at the 1. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession.
Jazz substitution.
Here's Barton. That shot is off. So Utah will take it the other way. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Barton. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Gobert. Mitchell outside. Jacks up a 3.
I'd like to see Barton be more consistent on this end. He has the height and length needed to challenge shots.
Jokic trying to free himself up. Murray, good.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but The rest of the team, not so much.
Jazz leading by 14. Conley dishes to O'Neal. Outside, Bogdanovich. Driving to the basket, and it's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Jokic inside. Gobert on him. Three-pointer. Barton. Shot clock at 5. Here's Porter. Jokic trying to free himself up. Porter, no luck. Utah's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Denver ball. Denver basketball.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Jokic over Gobert. Whistle blows. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
First team foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said, this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. Let's see if they were listening, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Jokic, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
The shot will not fall. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nuggets. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. And stolen by Barton. And here we go. Murray with it. Conley picks him up. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Porter.
Well, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
Barton against Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Conley finds Gobert. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Conley. And they pick up 2. And the Jazz lead by 11. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
Shot clock at 2. Murray. Up again. Jokic on the foul.
Jokic never lacking in terms of getting his body involved, throwing his body around, using that bulk and power to grab rebound.
And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul.
Michael Porter.
That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Porter with the steal. And finished off by Porter.
Well, when you've got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
Conley feeling it out. They double team Conley. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Three-pointer, Barton. No good that time. Mitchell outside. So we see the Jazz get the win here. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's it.
And two elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. And for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Now here's Ayton for 3. Bridges. Offensive rebound. Ayton, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And Gordon with the big finish.
How effortless is a dunk for Aaron Gordon? He's ready for takeoff, gentlemen.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Outside Paul. Booker with it. Barton covering. All sorts of time. And the Suns miss again.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
The Suns have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. The 3, Booker. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Paul against Murray. From the wing. Second shot opportunity. Jokic.
You gotta box out the big man, Jokic. When you don't, he makes you pay.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Paul. Out to Bridges. To the right side. Beyond the arc. Paul can't get it to go. And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to. Attacking in the painted area. Clearly, that was their game plan coming in.
Paul against Jokic. Inside. And there's a 3-second violation. The Nuggets making a switch here. Bulls checked in.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Pass to Jokic. Two shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Paul against Murray. To stop the run. Tipped. And here's Porter.
In the first 2 minutes.
Right wing. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And another basket for Denver.
The assist.
You can't help but look toward their defense. And they're totally lost.
Outside Booker. Pass to Paul. Back to Booker. 3-pointer. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Now Murray. And here's Jokic. It's covered by Ayton. Lets it go from 11. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
It's deflected. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game. And it's the Nuggets ball. They've got a 10-0 run going. Pass to Porter. Stolen by Bridges.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
For three, Booker. He drops it from range.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
Ball against Murray. Up top, Porter. Up top, Barton. Pass to Bull. Fires it from 18. And again, Denver no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Ball passes to Aiden. Outside for Booker. Now here's Paul. There's the triple. Jokic grabs the board.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Barton's shot off the mark.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot. This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And we've reached the end of the... And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul...
With anything, whether it's...
And CP3 never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Murray and Barton, the guards. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Bull in at the power forward position. Now here's Paul. And a miss there on the triple.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Murray against Paul. Lets it fly. And that one's long. The Suns trailing. Here's Bridges. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Coming off a Suns make. Murray's shot is good.
Defenses have to be aware of Murray at all times. His shooting ability makes him a threat from all over the court.
Bridges passes to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. And the Suns get it back. Here's Crowder. Tips it, but no good. For Denver, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, well, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say, crying.
Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, it's his motor that makes him such an effective offensive rebounder. Jay Crowder is going to play hard.
Murray passes to Barton. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
Now here's Murray. That one's good. Takes him 3 for 7.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. To the inside. Crowder with a steal. Tipped. Bridges with it. Now Porter defending. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. 13 feet out. And they recover it. Pass to Paul. And there's the drive. Tries again. Porter pulls it in. The Nuggets have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You see the speed there. Love watching Murray go right towards the rim and convert.
Ball against Murray. Out to Bridges. This one for 3. And the Suns miss again.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Barton back to Porter. Fires from deep. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And now a 10-point Nugget lead. Phoenix has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Paul's got space. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Paul's got 5 points. There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. Now Murray. Give him 8. The clock runs out, and we are headed to half. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to a pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end. That's all for now.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. Just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
They've got Johnson. Frank Kaminsky is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Campaign, and it's Shamet in a shooting guard. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Morris. Pass to Dozier. Here's Najee, covered by McGee. Over to the left wing. Dozier. Off target from outside. And the Suns shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Morris for 3. Pass to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Shamet. Down low. Here's Johnson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Pass to Rivers. Here's Najee. And again, it's Denver converting.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Payne against Morris. Kaminsky, the pass to Payne. Outside Johnson. Payne against Green. Here's McGee. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. McGee's got 4 points now in the quarter. Uh-oh, now it looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Green is checked in. Here's Morris following the score by Phoenix. Here's Dozier. That shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Gordon, he's checked in for Green.
In for the Nuggets.
Outside Payne.
Gordon.
Pass to Kaminsky. Back to Payne. 6 to shoot. McGee in the post. And he makes it on the layup. McGee's got 6 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Morris outside. Pass to Gordon. Shoots over Kaminsky. Morris with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the call will be against Frank Kaminsky. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Morris outside. Pass to Dozier. 4-3. Counted from distance. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Morris against Payne. Johnson with it. Now Kaminsky. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Shamet. Second chance effort. Oh, Green with a block. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. A different look for Denver. 51 seconds left to play in the third quarter.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Pass to Porter. Now here's Jokic. He has 6. Back to Porter. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Ball against Murray. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Right side, Paul. The 3 is up. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Barton. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Denver closing out this quarter. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Denver in the lead. On the court for Denver. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Bol in at the 4. Now here's Barton. They double him with Ayton. Pass to Bol. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Oh, my, oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
And here's Bridges. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Right side, Porter. Here's Barton. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Second chance shot. Can't cash it in from close range. And the Nuggets shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Murray against Paul. Launches it. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
Suns foul.
Jokic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Murray against Paul. Barton left side. Here's Bull. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Booker, pass to Bridges. On the wing, Crowder. Outside Booker. Inside. Here's Bridges. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
So it's Denver now. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Outside Porter. No good from 18. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. Changes up. And he sinks the layup.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Outside Murray. Pass to Bull. Now here's Barton. Booker defending. Here's Bull. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes.
And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. The Suns have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Now here's Booker. Here's the 3. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
It's one thing to know your team counts on you to deliver big buckets. It's another to take that responsibility and run with it. Go ahead, Mr. Booker.
Now here's Murray. Left side Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. Phoenix grabs the miss. 1:24 left in the fourth. Pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. To the left side wing. Murray against Paul. To 3. Booker. Bull grabs the board. Well, the Nuggets shooting efficiently. 50% so far. And here's Barton. There's 57 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Going inside. Yeah!
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Now here's Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. Murray brings the double. Ayton passes to Crowder. And stolen by Murray. Outside Porter. The 3. Stolen by Ayton.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And connect from downtown.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Hailing from Canada, Jamal Murray is the latest star to emerge from the North. Joining country mates like SGA, RJ Barrett, Brandon Clark, really impressive.
Here's a three from Paul. Doesn't go that time. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. Just a gutsy performance on the... All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Up. Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in its center. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Paul left side. Bridges for 3. Rebound, Utah.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him. And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Now, here's Mitchell. This one for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And it's Phoenix's ball to the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell wide open from beyond the arc and then some.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Paul outside. Now Ayton. And the pass to Bridges. 6 to shoot. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich. It's his first trip to the line.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shot. So he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Now here is Conley. It's to Gobert. Back to Conley. And there's the call on DeAndre. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Conley against Paul. Here's Mitchell. He takes it in. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now here's Paul. Ayton at the elbow. Second shot opportunity. Gobert with the defensive effort.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. They have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Back to Mitchell. From deep. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Coach doing a great job of putting Mitchell in pick-and-roll situations. For a young player, he makes good decisions.
And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his fourth season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 8, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Paul for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz leading by 7. From deep. Back to Mitchell. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot goes down. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Booker. 1:19 left here in the first quarter. Paul kicks to Bridges. Here's Crowder. They need this. Unable to get that one. And it's Utah the other way. Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. And then Mitchell in the dunk.
They have been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here's Booker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Paul for three. Phoenix no good that time either. Utah leading by 11. Here's Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 14.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here is Paul. Inside. Stolen by O'Neal. It's 2-on-1. For three, Mitchell. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Booker the pass to Crowder. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
He's so strong. Jay Crowder overcoming physical defense with great power and body control.
And so it's the Utah Jazz holding on to an 11-point cushion. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Jazz?
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also like the attack off the bounce. I mean, they're taking the initiative here in terms of getting into the lane and forcing the defense to collapse.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. Oh, that was something else.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Paul kicks to Bridges. To the middle. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Crowder.
Jay Crowder, not the biggest guy, but he's crafty in the painted area. Knows how to get his shot.
Conley finds Bogdanovich. Down low. Here's Gobert. Back to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Utah needs to get off a shot here. That one good for 2.
He always has the green light to take those kinds of shots because he is absolutely lethal from there.
Suns trail by 11. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Booker outside. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. Another shot. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Kicks to Ayton. Paul outside. Top of the key. They get it again. Back to Ayton. Second chance shot. Rebound, Utah. Mitchell left side. Oh!
Athleticism on that finish.
A dynamic offensive talent. Mitchell is especially intelligent at knowing how to get to his spots and execute.
Ayton finds Paul. Nailed from three-point land. Paul's got himself on the board with 3 there. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back.
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
For three, Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
All against Conley. For three, Booker. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. This is the most they've led by 13 points. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Mitchell with it. 21 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. And the Jazz another 3.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period. And he continues to stay aggressive.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Here's Booker. And that one is off. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Booker. Mitchell is doubled. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
That shot wide open. Paul's got 6 in the quarter.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
Here's Paul, and the last-second attempt does not go in for him. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. Thank you, David, and we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to a tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He had 27 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. And, Kenny, what'd you see out there from the gym? And...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Jazz. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. McGee finds Shep, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Clarkson. The putback. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Shamet, the pass to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Kaminsky kicks to Shamet. Over to the left wing. Payne passes to Shamet. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Utah ball.
Jazz leading by 16. Clarkson passes to Oni. Clarkson on the wing. Payne covering. Back to Clarkson. Rebound by the Suns.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Payne looking around. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Hits his first attempt of the half. Not what you'd call suffocating D on that possession.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Now, here's Clarkson. Tight defense on him.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
Payne kicks to Shannon. Drives to the hoop. Goes back up. McGee's shot is off.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Wide open look. And that's an air ball. Not even close.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Back to Kaminsky. And it's Gay with the rebound.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just
Mitchell feeling it out a bit for the 3. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Suns trail by 16. Shamet the pass to McGee. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. McGee's got his first points in this one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Mitchell. McGee with the block. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. The pass to Conley. No good with the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Jazz leading by 14. And he comes up with the deuce. Mitchell's got 4 this quarter.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Johnson for 3. They get the rebound. Shamet the pass to McGee. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Poked away. Unloads from 13. That's good from Booker on the assist by Ayton.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. Driving inside. And the layup falls. Mitchell's got 33.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Paul from deep three-point land. Second shot opportunity. Off the mark.
Love how seriously Conley takes his defense, closing out on shooters whenever he...
And so it's Utah in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Paul for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Booker against Mitchell. Three-pointer. Utah keeping it alive. The new 14. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Paul against Conley. The tray. Utah with the rebound. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a great grab.
And stolen by Ayton.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
Paul passes to Booker. On the wing, Bridges to the inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considering he's hit none since.
Second personal foul.
Suns trail by 18. Paul looking over the floor. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ayton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
An absolute beast
Second
inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
Ayton hits them both. Utah leading by 16. Mitchell outside. And there's the drive. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella. And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Bounce pass from Paul. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Bridges outside. He dishes it to Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Paul outside and stolen by Bogdanovich. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
Paul outside.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Ayton finds Bridges. Now Paul. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. And no good that time. Jazz leading by 21. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And stolen by Booker. Driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint. Just working hard to get to his shot. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Jazz.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Donovan Mitchell.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Just 5 to shoot. Outer dishes to Paul. The 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Here's Mitchell. Off on the layup. Booker outside. Here's Ayton. Bridges kicks to Paul. Fires for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
Cold-blooded. That's just part of Paul's makeup. He pulls no punches.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Booker against Mitchell. Back to Conley. Releases from 15. Great positioning on the putback.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Allie, it's all.
Brian, thank you.
Oh, it sure is. Good stuff there, Allie. So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Porter in at the 3. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And 2 conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
O'Neal misses.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Murray finds Gordon. Outside for Porter. Back to Gordon. To the inside. Clock at 6. Here's Jokic. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
The Nuggets making a switch here. Bulls checked in. Conley against Murray. A good look from Bogdanovic. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an All-Star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Murray from outside. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Releases. Misses off the left iron. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act. Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
And another miss by Denver. Bogdanovic from long range. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2.
A bit of a rut here early. Just 1 of 4 so far.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Outside Murray. Porter with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Pass to Jokic. Over Gobert. The Nuggets with another miss.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Conley passes to Gobert. No luck on that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. Barton outside. Pass to Murray from behind the arc. And again, Denver no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Counted.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Back to Murray. Shot clock at 6. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And a statement from Jamal, when he gets that kind of room, he's capable of throwing it down.
Conley against Murray. Pass to Gobert. Here's Conley. Tries again. Basket counts.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
And here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad. Conley with the ball. Checked by Murray. Here's Mitchell. Blocked.
Porter standing at 6'10", but he's got that huge wingspan, able to swat that one away. And that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Murray passes to Jokic. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter here. From 8 feet away, here's Porter. Pass to Bowl. Back to Porter, to the middle. Here's Jokic. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Mitchell with the ball. Jacks up a 3. That shot off the mark. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Jazz. They lead by 4. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court for Denver. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Bowl in at the 4 spot. Conley against Murray. The kick out to Barton. Rebound, Utah. From deep, Conley. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Outside Murray. Now here's Barton. Not a lot of room. Outside for Porter. From outside the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Porter's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Porter in a comfortable place there. He likes the passes being on target, and he stays perfect in rhythm with that, Jay.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Here's Bull, defended by Bogdanovich. Here's Barton. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Smart play there from Barton to establish himself on the inside to convert.
Back to Mitchell. And it's blocked. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Up and in on the layup. Now just a 5-point Utah lead.
Such a good handle for a big guy. Nothing super fancy, but efficient.
Outside Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's Utah with a 3. The emphasis placed on athleticism is bigger than it's ever been. And that goes for all positions.
Yeah, you're going to need athletes all over the floor, BA. And I think there's this trend to finding wing players or taller players who have the capability of being very good at a lot of things and not just specialists anymore. That's the way modern day rosters seem to be being built. So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
For Denver, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first round.
Outside Porter. From 17. Here's Jokic. The layup misses.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Conley's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Porter. The kick out to Barton. Launches a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Utah. Here he goes. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And Utah has possession. Clarkson, right side. Gets the 14-footer to fall. And the Jazz lead by 13.
And Jordan Clarkson tries to be aggressive for most of the game. And when he's looking to score from the mid-range, if he knocks a couple down, he can be dangerous.
Pass to Dozier. Here's Najee. And here's Morris. Down low. To end the drought. And he dunks it down.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Now Ingles. Inside. Left block shot on the way. And the finish inside by Whiteside.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Now here's Morris. Defense is right there. Outside, Green. And Whiteside with a block.
Whiteside, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. That one's swatted.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the... And that...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Hassan Whiteside. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Back to Morris. Pass to Najee. Clock at 4. Utah with the rebound.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out. Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Morris can't hit. Utah's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Whiteside, the pass to Ingles. Lets it go from deep. Whiteside can't get it to go. They talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops, B.A. Played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. And some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
Pass to Ingles. Here's Oni. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. The kick out to Gay. Fires it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Denver ball.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Pass to Rivers. Over Clarkson. Back to Rivers. Green in the post. Defended by Gay. Pulls up. And another miss by Denver.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Clarkson passes to Ingles. He buries it from 3. Ingles got himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Rivers. Here's Najee. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Here's Oni. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Well, whenever Whiteside has a chance to dunk, man gon' dunk.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Now Morris. Here's Rivers. Pass to Green. 6 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Najee. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Utah has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Here's Gay. He takes it in. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Morris for 3. The shot won't fall. Now the Jazz take it the other way. From deep. And it's Clarkson missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Gay outside. That 3's off the mark. For Denver, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Rivers, and he jams it home with authority.
On the attack, 6'4", good verts. Rivers can produce at the rim.
Pass to Whiteside. The 3 ball. Rebound by the Nuggets. Green, the pass to Morris. From deep three-point range. Green in the post. Good work there as it goes.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's Honey. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Clarkson. That one a little long. And so it's the Utah Jazz in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Denver, Murray and Barton, the guards. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Mitchell with the ball. Now Porter defending. Mitchell drives in. And Mitchell with the slam.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Outside Murray. Porter, the pass to Jokic. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. The 3 from Mitchell. Jokic grabs the board. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Bol, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
First team foul. Into the lineup for the Nuggets.
Outside Murray.
Bol.
And here's Barton outside. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Conley.
Nuggets foul. Bol. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Mitchell.
And a masterful defensive job by Barton as the shot's going up. That length certainly can alter some shots if used correctly.
Here's Bol, defended by Bogdanovich. They get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Outside Porter. Back to Murray. 3-pointer. Buries it from 3.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Barton. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Pass to Barton. On the wing, Porter lets it go, and it falls all over the rim and in.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Conley with the ball. Outside Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Mitchell with the ball. Checked by Murray. Here's Gobert. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Outside Porter. From downtown, the rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Jazz.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Donovan Mitchell.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Bogdanovich finds Conley. From outside the arc. Pass to O'Neal. The three from Mitchell. And it's Denver with a rebound. Here's Bull. On the wing, Barton. The Nuggets with another miss.
Denver foul. Will Barton. That's his second personal foul.
And that one falls for Bogdanovich.
At the line for Utah.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Inside. Will it go? And Jokic finishes inside.
I like when Jokic uses his size down there on the inside. He gets the ball to a good spot, and then he goes to work.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The city of Denver is in football. Now it's in Well, he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. And for the Nuggets, the wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Jokic is out there at Bowl, and it's Murray in at the point. Now here's Murray. Porter passes to Jokic. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Murray with it.
I got him. Three. Come on, right here.
Barton outside. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. Not gonna go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Here's Crowder. Porter with a block.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Now, here's Bridges, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Will Barton. This is his first free throw of the game.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Here's Murray. There's the pass to Porter. No good that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Paul for 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Wide open look here for Murray. Hits the jumper in space.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And Crowder gets it to go on the assist by Paul.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
Now, here's Porter. Here's Murray. Lays it up off the glass. Murray's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Who's ball? Nuggets ball.
The Nuggets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Barton. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Jokic kicks to Porter. Pass to Bull. And here's Jokic. He's covered by Ayton. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
For the size, the vertical, the explosiveness, Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first quarter of the game. Bridges, no one around him. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Murray. Porter inside. He's against Bridges.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Passes it to Ayton. To the paint. It's deflected. Paul looking around. From deep three-point range. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Now here's Booker following the miss by Jamal Murray. 52 seconds left to play in the first. Bridges passes to Paul and stolen by Barton. One-on-one here. And finished off by Porter.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Bridges passes to Crowder. Ayton trying to break free. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Barton outside, pulls up, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Here's Paul. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Nuggets lead by 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. Cole is out there with Porter. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Ayton wide open. They get it back. And that'll be 2 free throws. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Booker with it. Now defended by Jokic. Booker against Jokic. Booker the pass to Crowder. To the middle. Shoots over Barton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Paul against Murray. Now, here's Bull. He's tightly guarded, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
You know, Chris Paul is a first-rate on-the-ball defender. I mean, you rarely get a clean shot off on him.
Bridges against Jokic. Paul kicks to Bridges. And it's Jokic with the rebound. The Nuggets trail. Martin with it. Chris Paul covering. Some solid D from Paul. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Porter against Paul. Oh, Ayton in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Barton, no luck. Suns leading by 4. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got the fast break chance. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul.
That's his first foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets.
For your
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Out of bounds.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Morris against Paul. Morris passes to Dozier.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Morris. 1:53 left here in the second. You know, Clark, there's a patience to Morris's game that gives this team confidence.
Yeah, and I like it too, Kevin. I mean, he makes really excellent reads and never seems to be in a hurry or playing outside of himself. And he can orchestrate with the best of them.
Paul passes to Ayton. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Now Morris. It's Rivers on the wing. Oh, good on the triple.
Denver foul. Zeke Naji. That's his first personal foul.
Phoenix leading by 4. Now the pass to Booker. He feeds it to Ayton. And And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And this is where Aiden does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Pass to Rivers from the arc. Morris inside, defended by Paul. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here are the Suns now. Big stretch here going 10-2. Now the dish to Bridges. They double him with Green. Left side Crowder. A shot off that time. Great tee that time from Green. And once you've played for 10 teams in your career, Clark, there should be some type of prize for perseverance.
Yeah, I hear you on that, Kevin, and I don't disagree with you. I mean, Jeff Green has always had tremendous talent. And just because you have great all-around skills doesn't mean you want to be a star or will be a star. Some guys are better suited to being complementary players, and I think that's who Jeff Green is and how he's been most comfortable with the teams that he's played on.
Rivers against Booker. Green inside, and Green slams it in.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
Here's Paul, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Suns lead by 4.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
And that'll do it for the first half. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good moments from both teams, but as the... And...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Suns leading by 4. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. From 8, yep, it goes in, and the Suns lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Green. Well, Phoenix shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Inside, in the corner, Shamet with it. He kicks to paint. 5 to shoot. Johnson outside. Over Morris. Misses off the left iron.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Launches it. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from her.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Payne looking around. Tips it. It's good on the putback. And the Suns lead by 3.
Those arms of Kaminsky go on forever, which helps them snag these second chance opportunities.
Morris passes to Dozier. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Dozier's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Now here's Payne, covered by Morris. Here's Shamet. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
You know, year after year, Shamet provides sharp passing and knockdown shooting. He's tremendous in the clutch. You know, I think his teammates and coaches trust him to make the right play at crunch time. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And at the defensive end of the floor, Shamet has found his groove.
And, you know, Greg, sometimes defense is really about confidence, want to, and just getting stronger as a pro. And that's what's happened for Shamet. He uses his anticipation and added strength to be very effective defensively.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Shamet on the wing. He's looking for Kaminsky and finds him. Kicks to McGee. Shot from 12. That one falls. McGee's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
Morris outside to the inside. And it's Green slamming it down.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up below.
Johnson outside. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. McGee dishes to Johnson. Payne gets a wide open look. From outside off the mark.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Down low. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Now it's a 4-point Nugget lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Out to the wing. To the middle. Here's Shamet. Can't connect from short range. Denver shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for Denver, Zeke Nnaji.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Now here's Paul. Off on that one. And we've reached the end of the third. Nuggets lead by 6. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Bol is out there with Jokic, and it's Murray in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Paul kicks to Bridges. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Ayton. Got a piece of it.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
That's his first personal foul. First
Denver
team foul.
leads by 6. Murray outside. On the wing, Porter. Now, here's Bol. Defended by Booker. Bol, that's good. Bol's got the lead up to 8 now for Denver.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
A shot by Paul, no good. The possibility here of pushing their lead to double digits.
And mentally, I think it makes this an even bigger edge.
Crowder against Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one comes up a bit short.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
His first personal foul.
Suns trail by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Booker looking around.
And they're not creating as many open looks now as they did in the first half. They've got to get sharper at the offensive end if they hope to bounce back in this game.
Jokic inside. He's against Crowder, and that one's good. Jokic.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Ayton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Jokic kicks to Murray. Out left of the wing. Bull the pass to Porter. Now here's Bull. Over Paul. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Pass to Booker. Kicks it out to Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The Suns need to get a shot off. Bridges misses. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Passes it to Jokic. Outside Porter. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
You know, as a youth player, Porter's talent was undeniable. Unquestionable, really, but he suffered through some injuries. He didn't get a lot of time on the court in college, and he entered the 2018 draft with a lot to prove.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Murray with the bounce pass. Jokic against Ayton. Jokic inside. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And here is Paul. Dishes it to Bridges over Murray. Misses off the right iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Booker with no one around, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
He's the prototype when you look at shooting guards, and Book can get buckets with and without dominating the ball.
Paul against Murray. The pass to Barton. A 3-ball. Misses. So the Nuggets win it even early on. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, BA, a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
And so he hits both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. Second shot opportunity. He's off on that one. Good D by Gobert. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him.
He may need to take a seat and recalibrate. That's his second foul in under a minute.
The 3 from Mitchell. Drills it from deep.
This guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
Paul with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. Ayton passes to Paul. He shoots. They get the rebound.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing, excellent.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Mitchell. To the paint. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
That's his first personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
Well, the number 1 pick in the 2018 NBA draft, DeAndre Ayton, is going to be a feared big man for years to come.
And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
Just 2 to shoot. The Suns have gone only 1 of 5 so far. Here's Booker. Rejected by Mitchell.
Boy, guys, you just love when Donovan Mitchell is engaged defensively. The athleticism allows him to send that shot back.
The offensive rebound. They shoot again. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Conley with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. Gobert no good. The Suns trailing. Bridges passes to Ayton. And Gobert with a block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Here's O'Neal. That shot missing. And Phoenix the other way now. Ball passes to Ayton. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. A minute 58 left in the opening quarter. Ayton inside. Defended by Gobert.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Back to Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. Shot from the top of the key. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Well, a high-motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Outside Mitchell. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first. And the layup falls. Mitchell's got 5 now.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Out to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Here's Paul. It's blocked by Gobert.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Booker for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
Outside Paul. Launches it. Nails it from 3. And it's all not enough.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
It's all tied in Phoenix. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Conley against Paul. Pass to Booker. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Outside Conley. Gobert passes to Mitchell. From behind the arc. Crowder grabs the miss. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Here's a 3 from Paul. O'Neal pulls it in. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Conley against Paul. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Paul's got 5 now.
Well, the mid-range is always a good option for Chris Paul.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Outside Bogdanovic. To the inside. 4 on the clock. Conley passes to Gobert. He got a piece of it.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Outside Paul. And that one drops. And now it's a 4-point Suns lead. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Looking to end the drought. Here's Mitchell. And a nice finish on the layup. He has 7.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Outside Booker. Up top, 8
minutes remaining in the first half.
Down low.
2 minutes.
And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Ayton.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Gobert is doubled. The three from Mitchell sends it home from three-point land. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Automatic from that spot. Donovan Mitchell gets an opportunity to get his feet set. Good night.
Here's Booker. Outside Paul. Back to Booker. The three. And he can't get that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. There's a minute 17 left in the second. Here's Mitchell. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Paul with the bucket.
Much more efficient this quarter. Feeling more and more confident.
Utah trailing here. Pass to O'Neal. 52 seconds left in the second period. Now Mitchell. Five to shoot to the paint. Here's Gobert, and he banks in the layup.
Well, the addition of the upper body strength, it's turned Rudy Gobert from role player to all NBA. Go ahead and absorb it, Rudy.
Outside Booker. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Well, free throw attempt numbers indicate just how difficult someone is to guard. Booker certainly in the hard-to-check category.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. McGee, he's checked in for Ayton. Kaminsky comes in for Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. Clarkson up top. Booker defending. The kick out to Ingles. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create. And that'll do it for our half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So on the floor for Utah, they've got Hassan Whiteside. Rudy Gay out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the 1. Pass to Shamet. To the inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
That free throw no good.
At the line for Phoenix.
So he can't get either to fall. Clarkson with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's improved his ability to run the offense. How about that pass, guys?
Outside Payne. Here's Shamet. Misses the 3. Utah shooting around 44%. Not bad. Here's Clarkson for the lead. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Outside Payne. McGee finds Johnson. The 3 on target from range.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Gay against Kaminsky. Pass to Oni. Outside, Ingles. Inside, Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
And here's Payne. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Kaminsky, left side. Here's Shamet. And no good. Gay with the defensive effort. Ingles passes to Whiteside. The kick out to Ingles. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. From deep, Johnson. And they get it back. Pass to Shamet. Now here's Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Kaminsky. And they converted last on attempt number 3. And the Suns lead by 4.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
It's stolen by Johnson.
He saw the pass coming a mile away. Was perfectly positioned to intercept it.
Second team foul.
The Suns have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Outside Payne. Pass to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Kaminsky.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
I think one thing you know about Joe Ingles is he understands angles defensively and he will compete.
Johnson with a bucket.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
1:44 left to play in the third quarter here. Clarkson passes to Gay. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Pass to Johnson. There's the triple. And the Suns get another 3. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Honey. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
That's his second.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And so it's Utah with it. Trailing by 8. Shot is good by Oni.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Up top, Payne. Outside, Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Shamet. The shot that time not on target. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Clarkson for 3. That shot off. Stolen by Ingles. Clarkson attacking. And the basket is good. And now just a 4-point Phoenix lead.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Shamet. Stolen by Ingles. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Suns ahead. They're up by 2. And we're... Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Conley. Hall and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Well, the dribble drive game with Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Hall with it. Pass to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. To take the lead. The Suns clear it. Crowder's got 5 rebounds in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Outside for Booker. Second chance effort. They get it back. Here's Ayton. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
To the inside. Here's Crowder. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Pass to O'Neal. Ball against Conley. Bogdanovich with it. Now here's Conley. Gobert. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 2.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges from the line. The shot no good. And it's Utah the other way. And here comes the break. The shot by Conley, no good. The Suns have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Booker, pass to Crowder. Out to Bridges. No one near him. And right on target.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Now Conley. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Paul with it. He's picked up by Conley. And stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. Outside Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Jazz.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
Well, also, I think their blocked shots really jump off the page. They've sent a lot of attempts right back where they came from today.
From deep, Conley. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Here's Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. A minute and a half left in the game. Conley finds Mitchell. From deep. Here's Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. Outside for Mitchell. 5 to shoot. 4-3. Can't get it to drop. The Suns have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. Here's Paul. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Chris Paul is no stranger to delivering in the big moments. Go ahead, CP3.
On the wing, Mitchell. Mitchell double team. Inside, O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. And it's Utah scoring again.
Bogdanovich is simply cold-blooded, astonishing scorer when the game is hanging in the balance.
Ball passes to Bridges. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
27 seconds left to play in the 4th. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. And Phoenix has possession. 6-point game. Crowder outside. Paul for 3. Rebound, Utah. And here's Conley. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Conley. So we see the Jazz get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win.